Opposition to a new homeless shelter in the East End appears to be growing. City News was first to report on the controversial location at 2535 Gerrard Street East last year. And tonight, a community meeting was hosted by the city to address some concerns from neighborhood residents.
We all recognize this is not an easy for or against.
A full house at Birchcliff Bluffs United Church tonight, as members of this East End community gather to discuss a proposed shelter slated to open at a vacant building near Gerrard and Victoria Park.
I'm a bit concerned about the development of this particular plan.
While there's support for helping those in need, the main issue for many is the process and transparency. Some say they only learned about the shelter's proposed location after our City News report last October.
The biggest problem with it was that they didn't share any information and it was leaked. And I think that's what caused a lot of us to be more concerned.
We've got to really understand what the plans are, and they can't be done in the dark.
The site is a vacant commercial building currently sitting next to residential townhomes and across the street from a daycare. For some, the concern isn't about a shelter opening, but about the resources or lack thereof to truly support the unhoused.
What we want them to understand is that homelessness is something that we all care about and that we need long-term, meaningful solutions to it. By isolating the unhoused to quiet residential neighborhoods, you're not doing a service. Instead, you're masking homelessness instead of solving it.
According to the city, Toronto has a limited number of available areas that meet the size, budget, and zoning requirements needed to be a municipal shelter. City staff say that 6 locations were considered in Scarborough Southwest, but the Gerrard Street building was the only one that fit their criteria.
Homelessness continues to be a crisis in the city of Toronto right now. We offer over 12,000 spaces in the city and we are full every night. So this is certainly a service that is going to be much needed.
The shelter is part of the city's plan to build up to 20 new purpose-built shelters by 2033 to help respond to the high demand. But for local councillor Parthy Candavel, the concern is about more than just space. It's about fostering real community dialogue.
This is the bedrock of society and how we govern ourselves. Decision makers with community in meaningful engagement and dialogue, and that's what the heart of here tonight.
The shelter is scheduled to open in 2027.